talk about Chavez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Breathe. Don't worry about that round.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Great round. You were thinking, you were smart.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to switch back.
Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. You're starting to
Your timing already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him...
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? A swing and a miss with the right hook. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. One punch could change everything in this battle. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history.
Will Horner and Amir Khan finally on the canvas. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
No, he's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Just keep it. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Let's get it started in round three. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again.
We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I need to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. different tactics.
You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. They get 1 minute. And there's the bell to start round 4. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice exchange here from both men. Lucky that hook didn't score. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know...
Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Get up, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody up.
And there's the bell to start round 5. It's been a nightmare so far. Oh, and Chavez goes down! And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to me.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Dios mío, is Julio Cesar Chavez gonna go down? avoided catastrophe there.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Whoa, ay caramba! And Julio Cesar Chavez is down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward.
Out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest, whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprised? I'm addicted to winning, so since the beginning, I only focus on horizons. Only recordings, who go the hardest? Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. So what can I tell you? I learned from my failures. I traveled through hell with a gang full of tailspins, and I only prevail cause I came with my day ones, and they never strayed from tough situations. I'm saying there's no conversation, just head down and get from the heart that we came from. All we regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's King Ryan Garcia, weighed in at a perfect 135 pounds for this lightweight contest. He's 5 foot. It's
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
all the talking has been done. It's great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That jab doesn't score. Do you believe what we're seeing? And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? There's a counter shot. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. That jab misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Right now, the flash is... Whoa, wait a minute! This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan! I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Jab misses. Catch and shoot. Out of the way of that right hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Do you mind back on the job? That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back.
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
And there's the bell for round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The charts action from both of these fighters. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nope, that jab not going to score. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Shot lands. Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Slick. G6. Just get your rhythm back and go again.
Shots. Keep smart. Just get him on the end of the jab.
Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back.
Good work there. The jab's working nice.
There's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Defense is not an option for these two. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Did you see that? Are we about to see Ryan Garcia go to the canvas? With 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? And there's the bell for round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Amir Khan is rocked! Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Perfect counter lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire, this is about character, this is about want.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
Clearly his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel.
Just wanna run away. Away from this place, away from this day. Life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? We don't escape, we don't escape. It's too much weight, it's too much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start afresh, I start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for? Can't keep doing the same. Time to break out over and over again. Time to break out and still give respect to the change. Break out, a change. It's time to break out. This could be, this could be, this could be, this could be.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. Right. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. That's right. I'm trying to raise this stack, boys.